is really interesting. The Double Lift and Mad Life going to be taking on Bjergsen and Diamond. These are like the two guys on each team that have become closest here at All-Stars.
Well, I mean, more importantly, this is a 2-point game. They can tie themselves up here. This could be Ice being drawn level with Fire. After Fire's great start, we have to give it the credit. Bjergsen went absolutely crazy in the opening Earth game. He's probably the player that played it the most. I think it's safe to say. Earth, and it actually fits his playstyle, the crazy fast mechanics. But you can see them on your screens there, Double Lift and Mad Life, or Double Life and Mad Lift, whatever you want to refer to them as, setting up alongside Bjergsen and Diamond. And Diamond, of course, played a bunch of games last year with, or against, I should say, Bjergsen when he was on NIP. But now, of course, they are cross-Atlantic buddies. And we'll see how it works out. Diamond himself says he has a plan for this one.
He has a plan for it, and I wonder what that's going to be. When it comes down to the bans, do they go more towards Mad Life? Are they going to get rid of the Thresh? Are we going to be looking at getting these AD carries away from Double Lift? On the other side, we've just seen there 2 Lee Sins coming out against each other. We saw different bans that time around. I'm not sure QTV bans were actually like, you know,
when they both went Lee Sin, it tells me something was pre-organized on that one.
I think they were both realized, or both knew they were going Lee Sin from the start, and the bans didn't matter so much.
Well, as we matched up, next up in this Ice and Fire duo duel between CLG's Double Lift and Frost's Mad Life. Of course, on the other side is Gambit's Diamond. He is paired with TSM's Bjergsen.
As we said, both of these guys, both of these pairs have become really close during this All-Star event. Double Lift and Mad Life have become extremely close friends, while Diamond and Bjergsen have been duo-teaming pretty much the entire time that they have been here to grow that European synergy. And this is interesting because both of these players were in the 2vs2 challenge last year at the All-Star event, and they actually both made it to finals, speaking of Double Lift and Mad Life. Double Lift actually lost to Mad Life. It was Double Lift and X Special and Mad Life and Prey. So Double Lift has something to prove here. The pressure is on because if this team loses, it's probably his fault. Mad Life already won this competition, okay? Mad Life can blame Double Lift all day long.
Dragging Mad Life down with him.
And let's not forget that the teams themselves actually picked the players for these duo matches. It wasn't you guys at home that voted. It wasn't kind of the rest then that were put in together. This was the one that the captains of each team chose to play with. And well, we heard it from Diamond. I've got a plan, and I think it was more.
Bjergsen, you're with me.
Exactly.
I have a plan.
Exactly.
And that's exactly how Bjergsen phrased it to us as well. He said, I was told he's got a plan. I don't know what it is yet. Hasn't told me, so we'll see how it works out. They've obviously been practicing for this one. What are we thinking? If they've got a plan, what would you go here with a duo pairing?
So the story is...
It's got to be a kill lane,
it's right. It's a support main and an AD carry main versus a jungle and a mid laner. Jungle and mid lane, actually really good synergy. What a great pairing as well. So we'll see if they actually choose champions that they do main and try and combo them that way, or if they just go all out.
Well, I'm not sure.
Go with the kill lane and try and end it early.
So you think Diamond's going to stay in the bushes the whole time? Just keep sneaking
There's
out?
no minion from the farm for the jungle.
Surprise!
He's going to surprise
I'm still
him.
here.
Well, I'm not sure the brush is that effective when you can have 2 scry knobs.
That's very true.
It's true.
The other thing that we haven't seen yet, you can have one of the red trinkets, a sweeper, but the only reason you would get that is if you wanted to play a long game, get to level 9, upgrade it to Oracles, and you were playing against something that would go invisible, like a Kali or something.
It's a long stretch, that's for sure.
There's a little small chance.
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be. I think they'd be at 100 CS by 9. They only just hit 9 then. They're already at 90, but they missed quite a few CS. I think it would be definitely a long game play, that's for sure, the longest. So will we see AD carry supports? Will we see the Thresh? I mean, obviously there's 3 bans in here as well for either side, so I'm expecting Thresh ban, Vayne ban. I don't know about the Vayne ban.
Double
Maybe a
Lift
Lucian
and Mad
ban.
Life played Thresh and Vayne in the last match, and they actually lost that lane early.
Yeah, Mad Life ended up divorcing him and going to the top to Archie.
So what I want to see is the Ash Sejuani versus Brandon Annie composition
Theme
on
battles.
both.
Okay.
But, you know, theme battle for this one, Ice versus Fire. I'm not sure it's going to happen though.
It very well
So
could
the
be a
crowd's checked
possibility.
the theme out. I don't know why.
You're very famous, my friend.
Chips and Noir, they're loving me, that's what it is. Okay, so picks and bans underway. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
They're banning out Mad Life, oh no!
Lee Sin Syndra being taken away there. Mad Life has been focused. They're not going to be happy. That is both of Mad Life's key known champions. As Crepo said, pulling a Mad Life. The the fact that Blitzcrank and Thresher off there. Look at Mad Life, he's not happy. He's just like, well, what do you want me to do?
He was cracking up at first when he first saw them. But yeah, they are targeting the AD carry and support roles.
Basically, Mad Life's like, all right, then I'll play Vayne, and you can take some other support for this one.
No, is it going to be Annie Brand? It is. It's going to be Annie Brand. That was one of the combos that was pretty heavily favored last time around, and actually it looks like Team Ice are going for the double AD. So this is a big strategy by both teams. Obviously the range advantage with Ice, but there's a big kill lane in Annie Brand.
Yeah, it's going to be Fire versus, I guess Purple is sort of the theme on this other side, if we want to stretch it. But this Fire lane, actually I believe it was used in competitive play in Korea. Monty will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Frost and KT Rolster used it, actually. And one of the teams won with it. I think it was Rolster that won.
So the great thing is, of course, that you've got masses of stun going in there and some really focused damage, especially when you get to level 6. And that, okay, game number 1 showed us that maybe we're not going to see too much level 6 play in these games. The second one said, okay, we probably are going to. And I think in the 2v2, when you have to get 2 kills rather than just the 1, but it could last a little bit longer on that.
Yeah. It could, and it doesn't matter whether it's 2 kills at once or just 2 kills consecutively. That's all you got to do. Well, the champions are picked for this match. Send us a tweet with your prediction for the winning duo to @LOLesports using the hashtag IceWin or hashtag FireWin. And, you know, seeing Doublelift and Madlow's face just at the end of that, as soon as they saw the picks, they were like, yes! So they are pretty confident that they've got this one.
Should we change those hashtags to like hashtag Purple Win and hashtag Fire Win? Because they have sort of a theme. They're going with the Arctic skin on Varus at least, and the Arctic skin on Kennen.
See?
That works with the theme.
Exactly. So it is kind of fire and ice.
There we go.
That's good. We're happy
perfect,
about
actually.
This one. But who's going to be the strong one? I mean, we could also see these play, although I don't think so. You know, you've got like...
Just go with it. Come on, Joe. You just got to go with it.
AD carry, and you've got a mid laner. They're both absolutely amazing at farming, right? They could well just sit back and farm to 100 faster than the other.
Maybe what they do.
I think the fact that they've gone for Ice and Fire theme comps tells me that the chance of fighting a lot is high.
And if you are in an Annie Brand lane, you're looking to kill somebody. This is a stun lock lane. Annie sets up Brand very, very well. Usually Brand's combo is extremely hard to land, and that's why he's not taken.
Diamond dancing around Bjergsen there. Keeping that fire going. I wonder who chose who was going to play who here, because it's Diamond that came up with the tactic. I think he's just, I'm Brand. You are on Annie.
Well, judging by the way that he made Bjergsen play this game with him and just said, I'm the captain, you're playing with me, and that's how it's going to be. It's very possible that he did say, I'm playing Brandon, you're Annie.
So do you think that he will be the carry and Bjergsen will be his support this time around, beating over CS? Let's see who they focus CS on, or if it's just every man for himself.
Well, everybody seems to think Fire could win this one. They had the vote there, just close to 60%, and this is going to be the problem. It's like, while you say the ranged AD champions, these are both very high ranged AP champions as well.
Oh, bit of damage being exchanged there at the very start of things. Early CS advantage did go over onto Fire, but that's pretty much not even the end of the first wave here. And there we see 5-2, it's going to be 5. I can't see Doublelift missing this CS. So yeah, 5-5 after that first wave coming in. Pretty decent job on that one. Bjergsen has a stun worked up here, so they need to be a little bit careful.
Positioning around these minions is extremely important, especially for Team Fire. If they can avoid the harass from Mad Life early, whoa!
Oh, it's all on Doublelift. There's the stun lock. The exhaust is going to be used on both sides, but you can see Bjergsen, Mad Life's all over him.
Dead.
One more Shuriken comes in, and now Diamond's in trouble. The long range from Doublelift, but he goes down. But Mad Life can finish the game right here. One more Shuriken threading through. One more He's on the tower. Oh, the barrier blocks it for the minions. He just about gets into the bushes and saves his life. Diamond may go for this.
Absolutely insane stuff here that would have ended the game, whether that was Mad Life going down or Diamond going down. So very, very close.
Healing relics are about to come up. They also restore some resource for your champion, so if Diamond had been able to get that, it would also give him mana back. But he has to go back to the base, get back to full life, because the next person to go down, doesn't matter who it is going to lose the game.
So Mad Life actually stuck around from this one. He decided not to recall out. get himself back up to full HP. So he would be the obvious target, a little bit more mobile, but if you can chain those stuns onto him, it doesn't really matter how mobile you are. Summoner spells as well. Bjergsen still has flash, so there's still a flash stun possibility for him.
Well, Diamond actually went back and got himself a Doran's Blade for this one. They need to make sure they can keep up with the CS, as you mentioned. We saw already in game two, with Cool. Once they get that CS advantage, it's very hard to catch back up, especially against 280 carries.
Yeah, and as of the matchup so far, we basically do see it playing out as expected. Mad Life was the one to get the kill, and Double Lift actually came back in and got killed.
So all in. Bjergsen looking for this one. He's got flash available. He's got the stun ready. Surely they can pop someone on Ice quicker than Ice can return the damage. The 80 carries need time to build that damage up.
Diamond also has a Doran's Blade on top of his red elixir.
True.
So the auto attacks from Brand are going to hit pretty hard as well.
And the question is, because we've already got one kill apiece, there's a stun onto Double Lift. If they don't follow it through, I was going to say how it is obviously risky to flash stun in there from Bjergsen's side, but would that be worth it? Would they go for that one here? Would they dare go for something that ballsy at this
It
stage?
absolutely would be worth it because they only need single target damage. They only need to take down one person, and they just have to rush it because all the summoners are currently down. There's no exhaust that he has to get through, no barrier, no heal.
Oh, that's good poke. Diamond's actually taken very low. He's got aggressive on this one. Double Lift's on him, but he gets locked up. Goes down to Diamond's bar, and it is Bjergsen and Diamond that take victory for Fire, and that is tying everything up at 5-5.
Bjergsen stuns both of them to save Diamond and secure the kill. Such a close match.
The timing on that as well. Double Lift, his Varus was literally drawing the bow back to throw that last auto attack out. Gets stunned up, but we can see these guys become good friends certainly over this last week. And an important victory though for Fire, because that ties us right up going into final Super 1v1 to decide it all.
Absolutely fantastic stuff. And you know, I was thinking, I was building up towards the Flash Tibbers, like how would they ever be able to stop the Flash Tibbers? Once that came in, there was no doubt about it, Fire would have won that. But Ice were trying their best to poke, but it seemed a little split. You know, this pairing, this marriage is maybe breaking up a little bit early here.
They're on the rocks, D-Man. Well, this is the last day in Paris, so maybe they will be parting ways soon. But yeah, it was so close, and it was actually Mad Life who got the stun first, and they kind of baited themselves in there, stunning up Diamond, and they got a little bit too close. Great stun from Bjergsen, though, to answer for the kill.
So close though. Double Lift, as we said, was
one hit.
On the way out. The arrow was already like,
yeah, it was like piercing arrow. No, my buddy died. And that's where you need to protect your support as well, ladies and gentlemen. And Mad Life, he won it last year, but this time he got paired with a bit of an anchor Double Lift, it seems. So before we head into the final challenge match, let's check out the point totals